Welcome to Financial Guru. Have you ever been to India? You should. Where all the beautiful dressed women live. The home of Bollywood with all the drama, dance and outfits that any American TV show would be jealous of. Being so vibrant, India, the second most populated country in the planet, and the world is sleeping on it, the golden opportunity of a lifetime to invest into a country that is growing so fast, so well. They have the 7 wonders of the world, one of them right there in the Taj Mahal, where all the pictures get taken by all the visitors all year round. The famous movie Slumdog Millionaire. What a picture that takes of the slums of India and how the rags to riches story of learning from life's lessons that gave you the answers to winning the $1 million. The worshipping of the national cricket team, Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli, to name a few. This country has so much to explore as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. As the famous American author Mark Twain said, India is the cradle of the human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, and the grandmother of tradition. Certainly tradition they have with their huge religion, the clothing of the saris, the home of the tigers, inventions of chess, and so much more. But from the bright lights of the cities to the slums, there's a huge description of lifestyle. But is this all about to change as the India economy is about to flip the world upside down and become the new superpower nobody saw coming? Let's have a look at the facts at the moment around India's economy right here, right now. Financial Guru. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel because finance is great and we're learning about the beautiful country of India right here, right now. So India, $3.5 trillion they're worth currently US dollars. They are targeting 30 trillion plus by 2047. Can this be done at their 100 years of independence? It sure can. But how will it get to fruition? Well, this is where we've got to start a revolution to make all of India wealthy, not just the rich. Give back to the poor, just like Robin Hood and Mother Teresa would love. India right now is supersizing its way at lightning speed towards financial growth compared to all other major countries around the globe. The automobile industry is absolutely flying there as they're developing more and more sales compared to the rest of the world, while everyone else is stagnating in the high inflation world and the cost of living crisis. There seems to be less of that in India, thanks to currently having a lot of domestic trade compared to international trade, which is something very good for India's at the moment. But they do need to look at getting into outside investments, which we will talk about more shortly. India has already taken over the UK as the 5th richest country in the world, and it is expected in 5 years' time, according to Morgan Stanley in 2028, they will go super fast, flying past Japan and Germany, and become the 3rd wealthiest nation on the planet. Unbelievable. Mind-blowing, you would say. India, is, according to the World Bank, has largely domestic market and less exposure to international trade, helping them grow real fast. There is a potential that in the future, that with the China trade with US is struggling to get to fruition, that India can be the next place to go outside of China. It's already happening now, but it could go big scale soon. Looking at one of the big companies, Apple, have already started to go into India and are looking to expand into India to develop the iPhones to try and find more and more. So the relationships with India and the US companies are starting to happen. And I think the big thing for them is, can they cut China? If they can cut China's prices, boom, 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 heaps of people will be going flying to India right here, right now. I don't think they'll do that, but if they did, then look out, India will be the big ticket item towards growth in the world. And they'll take on China to be the superpower behind US. Just looking at what has happened lately, Taiwanese electronic company Foxconn and a local company Vendata have announced at the end of last year a $19.5 billion investment to make semiconductors in the western side of India, in Gujarat. Sorry if I say it wrong. India are starting to make big united partnerships, with Warner Brothers Discovery Incorporated striking a deal with India's Reliance, and this is the #1 company in India, for streaming platform Jio Cinema, which Reliance partly owns. For Bollywood content on the platform to compete with Netflix and Amazon. The deal between Reliance Viacom 18 will see Warner Brothers and HBO content become available on Reliance Jio Cinema app, including regular shows and movies like Succession, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and the list goes on and on and on. And obviously the Batman and all that stuff, good stuff. Viacom 18 also getting the IRL, so the IPL, the IPL, so all the cricket from 2023 to 2027, which was taken over from Disney. They used to have it on ESPN, not anymore. So yeah, Reliance owns a good stake in Viacom 18. So that's where we're starting to see the fruits of the labor as joined between India and America, as we start to get some traction there. Another big one that's been happening at the moment is Air India has made the biggest order in aviation history ever. Absolutely boom boom. 470 planes to be exact. 220 from Boeing and 250 from Airbus, which also includes an option of buying more from Boeing. So absolutely unbelievable. So you can see there's a booming market in terms of people wanting to travel to India. So look out, India is the next big thing. For all the razzle dazzle of Bollywood, India needs to produce more exports to grow their market share. With Reliance Industries leading company at $200 billion US, next off is Tata at $147 billion, and then HDFC Bank is next off at $119 billion. I expect Infosci to grow from its 50 countries already have a software product, and this could be a booming company for the Indian economy, and more companies like this need to start up in India to really get them flying off the map and get their market share. So that is just a little bit about India and the world around us. Is this going to be the next play as a market to be the biggest economy, or at least the third biggest economy behind China and the US? I think so. India is fast flowing, cash savvy, looking to hit the future. If they continue to work with deals with America, I think you're going to see a big flight off with India. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, because we've got to send this all around the globe so people can understand that India is going to be the new powerhouse in the overall world economy. And thank you very much for joining me. Share this video, and I will see you at the next video. Have a great day out there.